Oh, hang on a minute. Hear me? So I'm walking to work today, again, every day. It's about 1.5 miles uphill, on top of my steps that I do in the gym in the morning. Back to it today I was. So that basically means I went and did my push session, which is Friday is push, Saturday is pull. Got through it okay. I did my weights before my cardio on a request of one of my good friends, David Penny, who is basically legendary. So we did that. Now a couple of little things, the whole group was busy last night. I kind of got back to everyone and I'm all caught up now, nearly. So basically, a couple of threads came up yesterday that I wanted to talk about. Ironman thread. There's an Ironman thread that's been posted. There's a guy in there called Tom who's a badass who might be representing England at something like the Olympics or some World Championships or something. But anyway, he's in there giving good free advice to everybody, making it happen, showing you in his training. And Ironman competitions are just mental. So anybody wanting to do OCR running or Ironman events and stuff, there's a thread there. Lots of people giving you some good advice. Also, there was a thread that was really close to my heart that got started by a lady called Michelle, who asked for a thread to be started, and it was about loose skin. Yeah? Now, this subject I get asked about on email from YouTube or on emails, you know, through Twitter, lots of places. People say, you know, what are you going to do about your loose skin, man? What are you going to do about your loose skin? And yes, yeah, I do have some loose skin, to be fair. But I don't have any loose skin at all around my arms, my back, my shoulders, my chest or anything. I just have that pouch that hangs off the front of my belly. I don't think it'll ever be banjo tight, but it does recede, guys. If you're losing a lot of weight, as I have, it does slowly recede. There's a thread that's been started about loose skin. Morning, guys. Someone's saying this motivation work, man. Yeah, I do it every day, man. It's just one of them changes I need to make. But yeah, basically the loose skin thing. So it does suck, dudes. It sucks to put in a load of effort without putting you on a negative downer. Sucks to put in a load of effort trying to lose weight, and then you know you're kind of like, oh man, I just haven't got that physique I wanted off the front of Men's Health or anything like that. And trust me, I lift weights, I'm trying hard, I'm counting calories, I'm doing every single little trick in the book, drinking water to try and make this happen. And you know, yes, I do look a lot better than I used to, but it's still never enough. And I don't think it is ever really enough for the people that want to try and build a fantastic physique. I think that's what keeps me hungry. That's what keeps you going. Arnold Schwarzenegger never once stood in front of the mirror and said, yeah, that'll do. He was like, that ain't good enough. And everybody's their own worst critic, so you've got to remember that. However you think you look, and I'm guilty of it as well, however you think you look better than that to most other people. You're just critiquing yourself quite harshly. Loose skin, it is around my belly, it isn't anywhere else on my body. I kind of got lucky, yeah. Even the tabloids kind of exaggerated everything. I said to this woman, you know, it all went a little bit wonky them with a different angle about my wife and all that kind of stuff. But listen, right, my heaviest weight was 24 stone and 7 pound. I said that to the woman, but she said it was 25 in the article. And my lightest weight was 12 stone and 7 pound. I said that to the woman, and she said I lost 13 stone. I went from 24.7 to 12 stone 7. I lost 12 stone exactly. So that's just to clear that up, so you can get a more accurate, you know, idea of where I was and how much loose skin I have. There's a picture of me with my top off, ladies, in the thread, just showing you the loose skin that I have. So, you know, I haven't really. There'll be plenty of people out there that want to sell you a product that's meant to do all this wonderful stuff and all that stuff. And I just don't really believe in all that stuff. I think that your skin will slowly recede. You can lose weight a lot faster than your body is able to kind of pull that big membrane back in, and it is like a bit like a stretch balloon. It's just a penalty that we are going to have to pay for basically destroying, you know, being on a mission to just get too fat. It's just one of those penalties you have to pay, unfortunately. Some people really get away with it and some people get really, really unlucky with it. I think for the amount of weight loss I had, I've done all right. You know, I'm happy with where I am because I lost 160 odd, 70 odd pounds, and I've seen people that have lost like 80 pounds that just got skin hanging off them, so I've been really lucky. But however, I've always carried a decent amount of muscle mass. So even when I was 25 stone, I don't think I looked 25 stone. There's some people that were 25 stone, same weight as me, were just much more soft and pudgy. I was always that little solid kind of Staffordshire Bull Terrier with a big round belly on him. So I always kind of had a lot of muscle mass, which made me much heavier than I looked. So yeah, there is kind of that. I wasn't like 25 stone of pure blubber. I had, you know, I'm a worker. I work on roofs, I work on scaffolding, and I have done for 15 years. And so I always had a bit of muscle mass. So I think that thread is going in a lovely direction. People talking about it, lots of pregnant women in there about what they did with their bellies and stuff. And you can go in there and try some of the tricks and tips that are happening in there. But that is by far, that is the second most common question I get. It is basically, yeah, wow, how did you lose weight? What did you do about all your skin? And that's how it goes, basically. But yeah, that's basically it. I was back on it today. And what you've got to remember is, like, when you're feeling a bit rough, excuse me, you'll always feel properly bad in the morning, really bad. So you just got to kind of motor through it. I felt really rough this morning, enough to think, oh, I don't want to go and do it. But as I got up and as I got to the gym and as I started doing my weights, it all felt better. My throat cleared up, and now I just kind of got a little bit of a scratchy voice, and that's just about it. I feel fine, no headaches, so I'm back in the game. So tomorrow my gym is much quieter. Excuse me, I've got a cough again. Tomorrow my gym is a lot quieter on a Saturday morning, because obviously only the hardcore people go at the weekend. And I'm only playing. And I can try and do some videos of like me working out and all that kind of stuff, so you can try and... I'd like to do some like form stuff and say, you know, this is what I do. Because, like, remember, I ain't like a personal trainer or nutritionist, and I kind of winged all this the same as you have. I've basically gone on the internet, did some research, spoke to a couple of my mates, and then kind of started doing what I'm doing with very little knowledge, basically. So, like I might have said in another video, without sounding arrogant, if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, then you probably don't need to know it either. Because if I don't know it and I've done what I've done, then you don't need to know it probably, unless it's like medical or something like that. But yeah, anyway dudes, doing my little walk. My arm's aching now because I did my push session, and I switched them around today, like I said at the beginning of the video. I did my weights first, followed by my cardio on the advice of my good mate David Penny, who's just basically, he's basically like he looks like a hard-on. The dude is just basically like a walking hard-on with veins and bits sticking out of him, and he's just got this physique that basically everybody in this group, you know, wants to have. He's like 0.1% body fat and 99.9% protein, and that's it. So go and check David Penny out. Like, look at his profile picture. He's a geezer. So ask him some questions. He's a lovely bloke and all. So ask him some questions. He's Scottish. So you kind of got to read between the lines with some of the stuffy types, because you don't know proper English. I'm only playing, bud. And he ain't very soft on you. So if you want to ask David Penny some questions, I'm sure he'll help you. However, be prepared for a bit of tough love. But that's what I like about David. He'll tell you how it is. He'll tell you the truth. He won't tell you what you want to hear. He'll tell you how it's meant to be, mate. And that's what I respond to. If you want to get me to lift something heavy, punch me in the kidneys. That's what makes me work. If you want to, and I understand that I don't do the tough love in this group, because me personally, some of the others do, because I understand the fragility of a person that's kind of way out of shape. And I know that when I started, I responded to a bit of a back rub, a bit of encouragement, and saying, you know guys, don't worry about it. Just keep going, keep doing this, keep rinsing, repeating this, and you're going to be all right. That's what got me started. And then when you get a little bit more fitter, you'll have somebody that you'll be motivated by, somebody being in your face and telling you you're a loser unless you lift that bar, and then you'll lift that bar. So, anyway, dudes, food, gym, muscle, repeat. I did my day today. It's not even 7:30. Done all my calories, done all my working out, positive start. If my nutrition's on point, I've done another successful day. and then I do another one tomorrow and another one the next day, and it's all gravy. Food, gym, muscle, repeat. Love you all.